The United States military war crimes, a straightforward look. Let's start with a simple truth. Every nation carries stories it would rather forget. And when an army moves through the world, the damage doesn't always stop at the battlefield. Some moments get buried, some get denied, and some refuse to stay quiet. Today we're walking into the shadows of American military history, places where civilians were caught in the crossfire, where orders spiraled into horrors, and where accountability often came too late or not at all. Take a breath. This won't be easy to listen to, but it matters. Number My My Massacre, March 16, 1968. A village in Sonmi awakes to the sound of helicopters and boots. Soldiers move in expecting a fight. Instead, they find families beginning their mourning. Within minutes, the ground is soaked with blood. Women, children, elders shot, dragged, piled into ditches. Some soldiers hesitate, some refuse, others kill without pause. One ditch alone holds more than 70 bodies. The only real resistance comes from above. Helicopter pilot Hugh Thompson Jr., who lands between the gunmen and the survivors and threatens to fire on his own side. Commanders later claim a victory. Photos say otherwise. Only Lieutenant William Calley is convicted. He spends 3.5 years under house arrest. Number 2. The Haditha Killings. November 19, 2005. A bomb explodes under a Marine convoy. One Marine dies. The anger in the air is immediate and raw. By nightfall, 5 unarmed men pulled from a taxi are dead. 19 more civilians inside their homes are shot. A 9-year-old girl survives by lying still under the bodies of her family. The first official report blames the bomb. The evidence crushes that story. 8 Marines are charged. No one goes to prison. Number 3. The Samar Campaign, 1901. The Philippine-American War reaches a breaking point. After a deadly ambush in Balangiga, General Jacob Smith gives an order that echoes through history. Kill anyone over the age of 10. Burn villages. Leave nothing standing. He wants a howling wilderness. Thousands of civilians die. Smith is put on trial, but only for misconduct. He's quietly forced into retirement. Number 4. Niza Square, Baghdad. September 2007. Blackwater contractors roll into a crowded traffic circle. Seconds later, the air erupts with gunfire. Cars are shredded. People trying to flee are cut down. 17 civilians die. 20 more are wounded. Witnesses, some from Blackwater itself, describe pure panic, not a firefight. Years later, 4 guards are convicted. In 2020, all 4 are pardoned. Number 5. Abu Ghraib. The photos that appeared in 2004 weren't just shocking, they were a window into something far worse. Inside Abu Ghraib, detainees, many never charged with anything, are beaten, humiliated, stripped, frozen, isolated, and attacked by dogs. One man, Manadel al-Hamadi, dies during interrogation. His body is packed in ice and photographed by guards who grin beside him. Officials blame a few rogue soldiers. Documents later show otherwise. There were systems in place pushing these tactics forward. 17 soldiers are removed. 11 are court-martialed. The longest sentence, 10 years. Number 6. Operation Speedy Express. Late 1968 to mid-1969. The Mekong Delta becomes a maze of free-fire zones, gunships, and artillery. The army reports 11,000 enemy fighters killed, but only about 750 weapons are recovered. Investigators estimate 5,000 to 7,000 civilians are the ones who actually died. There's no single image the world can latch onto, just a steady, relentless toll that never makes headlines. Number 7. No Gunri. Summer, 1950. South Korean refugees flee toward US lines. Commanders, terrified of infiltrators, circulate orders allowing troops to fire on approaching groups. Near No Gun Ri, aircraft strafe the civilians. Those who survive hide beneath a railway bridge. Soldiers fire into the tunnels for 3 days. Families pile bodies around them for protection. Many die anyway. Decades later, a South Korean investigation confirms at least 163 named dead or missing. The real toll is likely much higher. Number 8. The Sand Creek, 1864. Dawn breaks over a Cheyenne and Arapaho camp that believes it is under American protection. A white flag and an American flag hang above the village. Then the shooting starts. Most warriors are away. Women and children run. Soldiers chase them. The violence turns grotesque. Bodies are mutilated. Some soldiers take trophies. Congress condemns the attack. No one is punished. Number 9. Batangas concentration camps. 1902. Batangas, Philippines. General James Franklin Bell herds civilians into guarded camps while villages are torched and crops destroyed. Anyone caught outside can be shot on sight. Inside the camps, disease sweeps through cholera, smallpox, beriberi, plague. Between January and April, more than 8,000 civilians die. The government tries to frame the camps as protective. Reports from soldiers tell a different story. Number 10. Wounded Knee. December 1890. US cavalry surrounds a Lakota band at Wounded Knee Creek. They start disarming the group. A deaf man, Black Coyote, holds onto his rifle. A struggle. A shot. Chaos. Hotchkiss guns open up on the camp. Women and children fall inside their tents. Some survivors run miles into the snow before being killed. More than 250 Lakota die. 19 soldiers are awarded Medals of Honor. Over a century later, those medals remain. Here's what lingers after all of this. These aren't footnotes, they're fault lines. They shaped how communities remember the United States, how survivors told their stories, how future wars were fought, and how power behaves when oversight fails, and most of all, why nations, communities, and tribes can never trust the United States.